How's it going, ladies and Bruce's up, Bobby Sixkilla, and welcome back to the Somnium Files. Now, you'll remember the last episode we synced with Iris, and it ran on a little bit long. Got to admit, so we had to cut it a little bit as soon as I could. We got to finish our talk with Momo here. About Renji.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything new for you. But, I did find out a little nugget of info you might want to hear.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but, Date, come over here.
Again with this?
Are we gonna have to shake hands again? With his arm over my shoulder, Momo led me to the corner of the room.
I'll tell you, Date, but you gotta do something for me.
What's that?
You want to shake your hand again?
No.
I want to touch your ass.
Already. I want to see her panties.
That's a big jump, man.
I'm sorry?
I want to see Tessa's panties. I really want to see.
Calm down.
Gotta let me get a peek.
She's not gonna let you.
Well, can you at least ask?
Unbelievable.
Momo and I went back to where we were.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
Oh my god, here we go.
This guy wants to see your panties.
She hit me. Hard.
That's messed up, Date. I know Momo would never say that. Right, Momo?
Yeah, of course. Date, you evil pervert.
Seriously?
You just want a handshake, right?
Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell him.
Iris took Momo's hand and shook it.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
I thought that was yesterday.
Now help me out here.
Anyway, what's this intel you got?
Check it out. Friday night near Bloom Park, someone saw Renju.
Friday night?
That's when Shoko was killed.
Obviously, that's not enough to pin the crime on him, but it does prove he was there.
I guess we should check the merry-go-round again.
You kind of knew that because he got Mizuki to go there.
Thoroughly searched it. And we've been there more than once before on our investigation.
But we might have missed something, right?
Alright, we're about very nice.
Sorry, never heard of them. Are they even real?
Apparently.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I've always known, deep down there, must be some kind of secret organization.
Yeah.
Always known it.
You're pathetic. Real lackeys.
When you told me you were coming, I made them leave. I can't let them see me with Tessa.
I know, but it's still hilarious. Renju.
Maybe Mr. Okiura was a part of NICE.
What?
That would make a lot of sense.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
What makes you think that?
When we were at
Because
Sunfish
he's got
Pocket,
his
my friend
finger
said
in every pie.
he was looking for Iris.
His whole family's got their finger in every
And
pie.
then later, I almost got kidnapped by NICE. Was that just a coincidence? And not just that. When you found my corpse in the parallel world, you found it in an Okiura warehouse.
Yep.
Whoever killed me in that world was probably affiliated with NICE. That makes me think the Okiuras and NICE are connected.
It would make a lot of sense. You see, the rich people are connected to NICE because NICE can make them rich, you know? Or rather, the Wadget system can make them rich.
Maybe NICE ordered Mr. Okiura to help number 89 escape.
Makes sense?
And number 89 is an assassin. If
Kill
he
you.
wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Okiura must have...
If that's true, it could be related to Shoko's murder. Shoko must have found out about the organization. They killed her for getting too close, then displayed the body as a warning.
It all comes back to very nice. Once we solve the mystery of nice, everything else will fall into place, or so I
If you
thought.
want to know more about Nice, why not ask Ota?
But he's
Remember
an idiot.
what he said yesterday?
Yeah, he knows all about secret organizations and
I know about
tinfoil hat
conspiracies
shit,
and
but,
secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
but he's also an idiot.
Good point. He might have more information for us.
Can we go then?
Anyway, I got some info about the shootout.
Oh, cool.
Those guys aren't affiliated with any criminal organization we're aware of. They're not mafia or yakuza or anything. They must have been hired guns. By Niza
Hired goons.
Mattis.
It's nice at laws!
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a made-up word at all. There are 3 places we can go. Bloom Park. I'm curious about Renji being seen there on Friday. We've been there so many times and nothing ever changes. The Matsushita Diner. I ask Oda about Nice and the Saejima Estate. Saejima was probably the one responsible for Iris's murder in the parallel world. In which case he might be a part of Nice. Don't need to confront him. Well, I think we should start with Oda, personally.
Let's go, Iris.
Oh, yeah!
You're taking Tessa with you? She'll be safer here.
You can't do that. I made her a promise. I will be Iris's garter belt.
Or what?
That's a weird thing to say.
Sorry. I meant bodyguard.
A Freudian slip, no doubt.
For sure.
Well, whatever. But if you're gonna leave, you should take this with you.
Is it the rifle? Let me have the rifle. Momo opened his desk and took out a small object.
What's this?
A GPS transmitter.
Moma, Iris's phone already has GPS.
I know. But in case she gets caught and they throw away her phone or something, it's just an extra precaution. Put it somewhere they won't
It's a good
find
idea.
it.
It's a good idea.
Thank you.
Iris took the GPS transmitter and hid it in her clothes.
I hope it'll be useful. Date, if anything happens to her, I'll make sure you regret it for the rest of your life.
It'll be fine, relax.
I like this guy, you know. I really do. Alright, let's go to Matsushita Diner. Leave Bloom Park till last. Curious to see what Oda has to say. Oda and Mizuki were both at the diner.
Nice at laws. I see. It's not impossible.
Oda spoke softly to himself, looking deep in thought. About Nice,
I've heard of them.
of course.
Nice-at-Laws, or Nice, is a satanic secret society.
Satanic
Like a
even.
cult. They sacrifice children. While the sacrifice is up all night screaming,
This sounds way different.
the cult performs ritual acts. Their ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons. They've only been active for a few decades, but some say that they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world. An organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
I thought the Freemasons and the Illuminati were the same organization. Carry on.
But even though their membership is huge, no one knows who their leaders are. Like,
Satan?
you've heard of the Rockefellers and
Satan's
the
their leader.
Rothschilds, right? But for Nice, there's nothing. No one knows who's running the cult. My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
Super geniuses.
Ota doesn't know about the Wanchen system or its connections to Nice.
Like Dexter's laboratory
Iris found out
guy.
just why they're
Dexter.
after her. Pieces fit.
If you believe everything she said.
Go on. About Iris?
Tessa is my hopes and dreams, my peace and my life. My light, my
I wish I
star,
hadn't asked.
my
Please
sun.
stop.
My goddess!
Okay, I'll talk to
She's
someone
like
else
the
now.
laws of the universe
So,
itself.
Mizuki, how's things
The
going?
embodiment of beauty. An angel, a lover, a cute mascot to put on a body pillow, a guru, a wife, a soulmate, life itself. She's the object of my total devotion and worship.
Snuck lover and wife in there.
I would ignore it.
She is.
And like I told you before, I'm Tessa's thrall. If
I
she
can't
calls
stand
for
this
me,
guy.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Ota. That makes me happy.
Why are you here?
Well, Ota,
Date, can I...
Ota gestured and walked over to the corner of the room. I quietly stood up and followed.
Look, I was gonna let you have it, but under the circumstances. Date, can I...
What are you talking about?
Mizuki, of course. You've been neglecting her. Don't you think she's at her limit? Mizuki stayed at one of the mermaids' houses last night. She was twisting and turning all night. I had to sleep in the same bed so she'd calm down. She called me this morning so I could pick her up. Normally she'd be in school, but Mizuki had the day off for mourning. I thought that she shouldn't be alone. Why don't you try being nicer to Mizuki? I know she doesn't show it, but she's really hurting. She needs you, Date. She just doesn't want to trouble you.
She's a remarkable, brave young girl. You should try to understand how she feels.
I don't think we've been mean to her. Jeez. She's the one who's always angry all the fucking time. Do you know where your father is?
if you're asking me. He's involved in all this, isn't he?
Of course.
Is he the culprit?
Maybe.
Did he really kill Mom?
Possibly.
Well, I guess it's understandable that he'd be a suspect. After Mom got killed, he didn't even call. He called me out to Bloom Park for some reason. I thought it was suspicious. But I pretended not to notice. I didn't want to acknowledge it. I wanted to believe in Daddy.
About Iris?
Who is Iris to me? A friend? A big sister? And I kinda envy her. No, stop it! It's true though. I look up to you a lot, Iris.
Summarize.
Let's get going.
You got it.
Date, if something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay? I'll come help right away.
Me too. I'll save you no matter what, Iris. Thank you both.
Promise me.
I promise.
Sure, no problem, Oda. I'm sure your help is something we just couldn't possibly do without. Let's go. Let's go talk to this asshole.
There's no one in the garden.
Maybe he's too busy wanking to be out here
So must be inside.
feeding his koi.
Wait, I have detected a living organism in the garden.
Okay, that's a bit much. Fine. We gotta find some dirt on him out here. A pond. Nobody is around. I see that. Hey, Iris. Iris is looking around. Oh, hello. It's Hitomi. What the
That's
absolute
so.
fuck?
Next to him is... Hitomi?
It looks that way.
Why? What's Hitomi doing with So?
Date? What's wrong?
Your mum's over there. With the bad man. Iris hasn't noticed them yet. I decided to ask her about them.
You said you don't know Sosujima, right?
Right, I don't.
What about your mom? Does she know So?
I don't know. I don't think she does.
Do you ever talk politics at home? Anything like that?
Not particularly. Why are you asking me this?
That's why. It was at that moment, two bodyguards dressed in black come running out of the mansion. They had panicked looks on their faces.
We told you you can't come in here!
You can't do what you want just because you're a cop.
You're trespassing. That's a crime, you know.
Oh no.
Get lost.
Diddums. No use pushing it. If they called HQ, we'd get arrested for sure. And what would happen to Iris? Who would protect her? NICE is a huge organization. They have people everywhere. I can't risk being caught. Then I wouldn't be able to save Iris.
Fine. Let's go, Iris.
Yeah.
To Bloom Park. Oh, hey! That one was fast. But Hitomi was there. That's super dodgy. Everybody seems attached to everybody. I took Iris to Bloom Park. I took my time checking every inch of the merry-go-round. Again.
There's nothing here.
Guess not.
As usual. Why did Renju come here Friday night? Was it to place Shoko's body here? Or do you have another reason? Renju's my friend. I want to believe him. But I don't know how long I can keep defending him. Where is he? What is he doing? I've thought it over 1,000 times. My head is heavy with it. Iris suddenly snapped me out of it.
Want a race, Date?
Race?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Man, I'll kick your ass as long as I don't have to mash the escape button.
You want to challenge me?
Well,
that really
sure.
puts me off.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll start here and end here.
So, we race around the merry-go-round?
Right. Line up next to me.
Before I even have a chance to reply, Iris got set. I guess I have no choice. I line up next to Iris. But then you're on the inside,
Okay,
you've got the advantage.
Here we go.
Because it's a full circle.
Ready, set, go!
Cheating, bro. Couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I must be dreaming. A second after the race had started, I was already 2 paces behind her. Couldn't close the gap. I watched her back get smaller and smaller. She's on the inside. Okay, it doesn't really matter once we're behind her, but you know.
See? Told you. Iris is the messenger of the gods.
You've earned your namesake. Do you know a lot about mythology?
Huh?
You said that Iris is a goddess in Greek mythology. And 3 days ago, you were talking about Egyptian mythology.
Horus
point.
is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
Like the Wadjet system. That's what Iris told me 3 days ago. Horus' left eye is the eye of Wadjet. Is that any relation with the Wadjet system? Of course it does.
Mythology? I actually don't know that much. Uncle taught me everything. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone all the time. I used to call him Uncle.
Oh yeah, didn't he come up with Aset too?
Yeah, that's right. That name is rooted in Egyptian mythology too.
Like Set. But, yeah, okay. About Aset.
Horus's mom is named Isis, but in ancient Egyptian, it's pronounced closer to Iset or Aset. How do I explain this?
With your mouth.
Horus's father's name is Osiris, and his mom's name is Isis. So Osiris is Isis's husband. Osiris was assassinated by his brother Set, After Set killed Osiris, he tore his body to pieces and threw it into the river. Isis was devastated. I can't believe I'm a widow at my age. But she
That's
didn't
what I
let
care
it break
about.
her, because she had the power of life and death.
I care about my husband, but I don't want to be a widow at my
If
age.
that's how it's gonna be, I'll just revive my husband. With a group of her friends, she gathered up Osiris's body and started the resurrection ritual. Live! Shkur! And so, Osiris was revived! Well, technically he wasn't all there, so he wasn't in one piece. But anyway, Isis was the goddess of life, death, and fertility. She was worshipped by all the land.
Keep going.
I think I get the picture. But what does that have to do with your own name?
There's a theory that the Greek goddess Iris is really based on the Egyptian goddess Isis.
So Isis and Iris are connected.
Yeah,
And Isis sounded like Aset in ancient Egyptian, which is where your stage name comes from.
that's right. But remember, I didn't come up with the name.
Her uncle.
About the Eye of Wadjet.
Horus's arch enemy was Set, his uncle.
His uncle.
I told you earlier. Horus's father was Osiris, who was assassinated by his younger brother Set.
Right, I see.
Not only was he killed, he was shredded to pieces. So obviously Horus was pissed. Drats, I'll never forgive you, Uncle Set. On the other hand, Set didn't like having Horus around. Ugh, he's so annoying. Osiris said that I was supposed to be king. But now everyone's like, oh, Horus should be king. Are these idiots serious? Horus would be an awful king. Time to go to war! And so, a bloody war broke out. Just like that. And the winner was decided by a deadly game.
What kind of game?
The nonary game.
They would disguise themselves as hippos, ford the river, and whoever gets to the other side first would win. That's what they decided.
What a fantastic game.
Oddly specific.
Very.
So, for 80 years they fought. It was bloody and horrible.
Yeah, okay. Who was the best hippo, though?
In the end, Horus won. Horus used a spear to cut off Set's foot and wee-wee.
Wee-wee?
I believe she is referring to a male.
Wee-wee.
Wait, why are you asking me?
But
Where do
Horus
babies
didn't
come
come
from?
out of this unscathed. During the battle, Horus lost his left eyeball to Set. It's said that the left eye survived and traveled all over Egypt, gaining wisdom and experience. Horus
It's
had
handy.
no idea that his left eye was wandering around on its own. What? Where did my eye go? Horus was totally bummed out. He went to see the god of wisdom.
Oh, my
the
eye's
moon,
missing?
and time,
Damn, I'm so bummed
Thoth.
right now.
Damn, Set did that? That's brutal, dude. All right, I'll use my moon
He
power
cut
to
his
heal
dick
you
off.
up.
It's not that brutal.
Yay,
Jesus.
Thank you, Mr. Thoth. Okay, here it goes. Moon healing power. Ring, ring, ring. Thoth cast his spell and Horus's eye came zooming in. Zoom, click. Horus got his eye back.
And Osiris's dick came zooming in. Pachoo! Anyway. Keep going.
And from that
I'm
day
fascinated.
forward, his left eye had the power of the moon in it. It became the symbol of knowledge and healing, and revered as a sacred icon.
So that's the Eye of Wadjet?
Right.
And it became the Eye of Providence.
Yes.
And do you think that's why we call it the Wadjet system?
Probably, yeah.
Because it came from the moon. How'd you
I
get so
told you
fast?
yesterday, I love moving around. And I especially love dancing. But about 3 months ago, Mr. Ogira told me something. He said that I can't dance.
Why?
I don't know. He said something about being over-reliant on dancing and neglecting my singing.
I see.
You should stop dancing for now and practice singing.
But during your live stream,
She was dancing.
Because I was sad. After I stopped dancing, I lost so many fans. They said terrible things to me, like that I'm worthless if I can't dance. All I have is dancing. Just dancing.
In the end, we didn't find any new information on Renju. We never seem to find any new information. But I'm not too upset. This is what a criminal investigation is about. You don't always find what you're looking for. Or rather, like, for us, you never find what you're looking for.
Let's get going, Iris.
Yeah, let's go.
To Marble? We might get, like, kidnapped or shot at or something again. Doesn't seem safe.
Where are we going next?
Marble and Golden Yokocho.
Wasn't that where we were attacked by Knives?
Yes.
It'll be fine. I didn't tell anyone we were going there. They won't be waiting for us. Besides, they wouldn't ambush us in the same place twice.
But why Marble?
No reason. I just need to talk to Mama.
Well, she's the only one who's got any information on Renju now. Though she might be the one who betrayed us. So who knows?
Sorry I couldn't come last night.
No, don't worry about it. It was better that you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't hear? There was a shootout right in front of the bar. They closed all of Golden Yokocho down. They were saying something about hitmen suddenly pulling out guns and shooting. They were trying to kill a man and a woman.
Oh yeah, I was there. Go on.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
I told Mama about last night. And about Nice too. Introduce Iris, I guess.
Sorry for the late introduction. This is Iris.
It's only been a few
Nice
days.
to meet you. I'm Aset. You bet. Oh, sorry. Habit. I meant Iris.
Oh my, you are so cute. Are you a virgin? You are, right?
Awkward.
Yeah?
What a coincidence. Me too.
Oh, you don't say.
About Nice?
Sorry, honey, but I don't know a thing about that.
But you're an informant. I'm sure you must know something.
I'm well versed in local information. I know all about Tokyo's underworld, but I can't say much about the rest of the world.
About the Ambin?
I think they must be foreign mafia. Some kind of international organization. They would do anything for money.
Knives must have hired them.
Go on then.
Mama, I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Those gunmen were waiting for us. Did you tell anyone we were coming?
That's right. You did tell Mama that you were coming. And that you were bringing Iris.
Well, I did tell one person.
The guy we were meant to see?
The person I was gonna have you meet, of course.
Exactly.
Same guy who gave Ren his watch.
What's his name?
Futa, I think. Futa Amanoma.
Do we know that name?
What?
That's... Pewter.
Oh no! Oh no! Dodgy fuck! We could have been asking him all along. He was. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna wrap this episode up here because we're out of time, but shit just got interesting, yo! We're gonna. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.